The day before he quit, Nigel Farage had a private conversation and knew something was off. The words, "He's had enough." And just like that, Reform UK's chairman, Zia Yusuf, was out the door. But what really happened? Was it a tweet, a question in Parliament, or a political storm brewing beneath the surface? Let's get into it. Last night on GB News, Nigel Farage didn't hold back. He told viewers that just one day before Zia Yusuf's sudden resignation, the two had a telling conversation.
Can I ask you, it's fair to say the online reaction from Reform UK supporters and voters has to be said, quite a lot of happiness in the air that Mr. Yusuf has gone. Why do you think that is? What was it about the voter base of Reform UK that may have?
I think that the persistent campaign against him on X, and much of it coming from Indian bots,
right,
has perhaps made some Reform members question him, question his motives. All of that's completely unfair, but it will have added to his sense of, I want a life.
Yeah.
I mean, he's 38. He's got money in the bank. There's a lot of other things he can do. He's just had enough of this way of life. I mean, Martin, I can tell you, there are many mornings over the years when I've got up and thought to myself, why on earth am I putting myself through this? It's not easy.
Nigel Farage, you said when you read that response to the Sarah Poachin tweet, something in your waters, in your bones, told you knew what was coming. When and how did you find out?
I spoke to him yesterday morning, and he did seem very, very disengaged.
I mean, how did you find out about the resignation? Did you find out first, or was it...
No, I was given a 10-minute warning.
Right.
That it was going to come. And as I say, I'm disappointed, I'm sad, and he's a loss. He's a loss. There is a gap there, particularly around Doge.
Yes.
I was the one going around the counties saying every county needs a Doge, and he was the guy actually trying to put it into action. So he leaves a gap. Of that was no question.
Well, the Doge work was front and centre. It was only launched this week.
Yeah.
It's a big selling point, of course, all those councils.
Yeah.
Where let's be honest, there needs to be something delivered by Reform.
Yeah.
Will Mr. Yusuf still stay on as a part of those Doge units? Is the chairman resignation a resignation from the party full stop?
No, he's walking away. He's
Right.
walking away from the whole political game, I suspect, never to return. And as I say, there are many other businessmen before him who've come into the politics and just decided in the end they don't want the aggro, they don't need the abuse. So, no, I think that's that. I hope I'm wrong, but, as I say, I've got to find some new people.
Zia Yusuf wasn't having it. He called the question dumb on social media. Yeah, dumb. And you could feel the tension explode from that single tweet. Farage said he read that post and thought, he's not coming in tomorrow. And he was right. When Zia stepped down, he didn't mince words either. After nearly a year of working full-time, unpaid, and pushing Reform UK from 14% to 30% in the polls, he simply said, I no longer believe working to get a Reform government elected is a good use of my time. Translation, this ain't worth the headache.